Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, we
We
did it. Yay.
high five, Nadine. High five. Right, everybody. Where are we? We're on every possible link, aren't we?
Yes, and so this is stepping outside comfort zone. So hello, next level. Hello, outside comfort zone. It is weird. It is. So I was planning to do this for over half a year, and there were all kinds of things holding me back. And then there was now a little time gap. I said, why not doing it right now? Now is always a good time. And here we are on StreamYard, live on all the platforms. So up until now, you could see us only on Facebook at Mastery with Jackie. Here in the comment, in her name, you see how to spell mastery, so you get it right. And also in the Mindful Success Achievers group on Facebook. And now, welcome YouTube, welcome LinkedIn. So happy to have you here all. And we are reading You Too Can Be Prosperous. We're already on chapter 2. So if you want to listen to the remainder of the readings, they're all on either Jackie's profile or mine, always on Fridays. Though the last 2 weeks we were on a little, let's say, break or vacation to reset up a couple of things. So we are ready to rock and roll from here every Friday around this time. So, and if you want to be notified, let us know, and we're going to let you know when we're live.
Yeah, and we're live. Isn't that gorgeous? Well done, Nadine, for setting this all up. I'm so impressed. You're going to have to teach me. But you know what? I just want to say thank you for all the support that we've been getting. This book has made such a difference in my life. And I know that I'm impacting a number of people who listen to us every Friday morning because you too can be prosperous. And it's such a beautiful reminder, just these small little tidbits of exactly what we need to be grateful for. And, you know, this morning I was busy doing my Kundalini yoga, and Anna said to us, you know, we tend to be grateful for a moment, but not let it last, you know? And this is where I'd invite you to think about today, all the little things that you're grateful for, not past, back, too far back, today. Look at little things today that you're grateful for, and just really be reminded that that feeling that you get in your heart is what you carry with you. And that is what real gratitude is all about. And the scientific benefits of gratitude are immense. So start doing it, really. It is. It does make a huge difference.
Absolutely. And Jackie, today, instead of going on a run, I went on a walk. And so it's very nice to see the same round in a different speed. And so there were bees. I saw how the bees go from flower to flower, and they have the pollen, and they really spread, you know, the good, spread the word. And so that was so beautiful to see how, as you just said, it's the little things that make the whole difference. So gratitude and noticing how abundant this world is will just make you prosper.
That is so beautiful, yeah.
Amazing.
And thinking back to the bees, they work so hard. So it's a reminder to all of us that it's baby steps, little steps can get you such great results. You know?
And on the other hand, it looked like really fun to go and dive into those flowers. And, yummy.
Exactly. Yeah. That is so beautiful. All right. So we are on page 26, and I'll start reading. So you put in the caption today, what are the reasons why we fail to attract what we want from life? And we've got to look at that and think, what am I doing? And it's not about what am I doing wrong. It's about what am I not sustaining. So exactly what I said earlier is keep that feeling of gratitude in your heart. Keep that feeling of gratitude in your entire body. And that is the state that you start to attract. And this is what we've got to remember. It's, what am I thinking? You know, once again, as we've discussed on here a number of times, I've read figures between 15,000 and 80,000 thoughts a day, you know, and 80% of them are negative. So what are you attracting?
Yeah.
So when you really analyze your thoughts, stop. Don't just let thinking, mental activity happen in your head. Really think about your thoughts. Stop and analyze, what have I just thought about? And how many
Yeah.
times have I done that negative self-talk? So there are many reasons why we fail to attract what we want from life. The chief cause of failure are our limited capacities and our feeble expectations. We ask for inferior things when we might just as well have the very best. We are
Where
like,
Jackie, okay, let's just remind there for those who already work and study with us that this is exactly why we define C-type goals rather than A or B-type goals, right? So that's exactly how the energies are so different if you go for your real goal, for the thing you're passionate about, and not what you just think you could ask for or it perhaps possible to achieve. Like really go for what you really want. And this, dear listener, if this is something you want to do, reach out to Jackie and I, and we do clarity calls for just this matter. Like this is so important and so beautiful to know, to allow yourself to ask for what you really want. That's so beautiful. So never stop short of just asking for the best.
exactly. Don't limit yourself, Thank you for that reminder, Nadine. That's beautiful. We are like the woman who prayed that she might reach her uncle's bedside before he died instead of praying that her uncle might be healed. Or the young man who prayed for part of his tuition and got a third when he might have had it all. Or the minister who prayed all his life for just enough to meet his daily needs. God gave him what he asked for and no more. He never realized that he limited God's giving by his meager requests. So true, isn't it? So true.
And another TAR participant just asked, how can she best navigate between her day job and her dream job, so her own business? And I was like, why not, asking for just being in your dream job, right? So
Yeah.
take, she has 2 weeks of vacations that she has to take, too much over hours. And I said, great. So, take it, look for 2 weeks, do the best you can, just go full in and see what happens. It's very possible that, say, oh, it's really easy to attract clients because once you're in your passion, you attract those kinds of energies.
Yeah.
And the rest is history then, or
Beautiful.
her story.
Yeah. Story, exactly. There is an important lesson here which we must not miss. If I need an automobile, why should I limit the response to a Ford when there are Cadillacs to be had? Well, I'll add Maserati in there, okay? or Tesla for that matter. If I need a
and,
fur
and
coat,
I want a driver.
okay, Nadine, everything's possible. If I need a fur coat, why should I not ask for a mink instead of a muscat? If I need a home, should I not ask for a new one instead of an old one? Jesus said, hitherto ye have asked nothing in my name. Ask, and ye shall receive, and your joy may be full. He also promised that whatsoever he shall ask in my name, that will I do, and my Father may be glorified in the Son. If he shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. And that's what we've got to remember. We tend to be afraid of asking. We limit ourselves. We really do limit ourselves. So it's about looking at things and really thinking, what do I really, really want? And expand on that. And you will get it. You will get it.
Yeah. So the one thing that is necessary then is the belief that it's possible. And I don't mind if you believe in the system, you believe in God, you believe in the universe, but you must fuse this energy of what you want with belief, which is also something we teach in TIR. And so this is such an important, how we call it recently, a transformator, because the first law, universal law, is the transmutation of energy. So the transmutation, like the catalysator that brings it from energy into the physical, here is belief.
And that's so important. And it's a deep-seated belief. And just knowing that it's going to happen. It is going to happen.
Yes. And you can work it. Like, belief is also something to be built. Like, trust can be built. So if you think that, oh, I have no idea how I can have whatever you want to have, like the full thing, the thing you want to ask for. So there is a process where you can get into the energy of your wants, where you can start to believe, because you see little things, or perhaps the big things, manifest. And so the more you manifest, the more you exercise, you play with it, the more you see manifesting. Oh, I have a very cool manifestation story. I don't know for here. Anyways, the more you train this, the more you can believe that it's actually possible, right? So just like now, so I was like, oh, I want to manifest this, and I just got it yesterday and other things. So very cool. I'll tell the story another time.
All right, there's another paragraph that I really have to tell us here. When we ask for inferior or lesser things, we do so because our faith in God's promises is weak. Our faith, our belief in ourselves is weak, okay? If God is impersonal law and there is no great or no small, as Emerson said, it makes no difference to God whether we ask for the most expensive or the cheapest article. He gives one just as readily as he does the other. Where is the limitation in man's supply? It is in man's meager mental equivalence and in his lack of capacity to receive. He does not ask for the best because of his own limitations. He tends to think that...
Oh no, Jack is frozen. So I'll read on the sentence. He tends to think that material things are more important than spiritual things, and thereby shuts the best things out of this life. So I don't know what happened here to Jackie. Let's see that she's coming back in a minute. The thing I want you to take here is the capacity to receive. Because if you want money, if you want clients, if you want, a house, you have to be open to receive it, right? So you have to be available for a call with a client, or explain, or have a page to say, hey, here is where you can invest in working with me. Or when it's money, it's, oh, I hope she comes back. When it's about money, it's really about saying thank you, sending the bills, reminding clients to pay, if that's the thing, right? Just do what it takes. Yeah. So ask is the first time when you say, hey, look, this is the service, and that's what that's the exchange we do. So you ask for the money, and on the other hand, you deliver the service. So you have to ask, and then on the other hand, you have to receive. So the first time, I always tell my clients when we're on the business magistry is that open a bank account, or several, like, have PayPal and a credit card option and wire option, and wherever or however that your clients are going to pay, right? So whatever is working for you, the openness to receive. Now, many people say, of course I'll be open to receive money. But when I ask, are you a good receiver of compliments, of presents? So that's the difference. Here is Jackie again. So I was just reading on a bit and expanding on how important it's to receive. Here you go. If I hadn't clicked the button, I hadn't received Jackie back into this. So it's so important to click the button, to know where it is. So like that always goes, and it's so evident, but so often, like receiving compliments. I was just expanding on that. It's like, why not just saying thank you? Well, oh no, it's a new necklace, or I received it from my grandma. Why start explaining instead of just saying thank
Thank
you?
you. Yeah, you're so right, Nadine. So right. Sorry about that. Internet connections in rural Ireland.
Yes. So we want to receive you. And so those antenna where you connect with universe, always make sure that they're in tune, like the physical Wi-Fi antenna. So as above, so below, as the physical, so the energetical, so do the work,
I love
right?
it. Thank you,
You
Nadine.
want to read on, or are we going to stop here for this time?
I think we'll stop there. Is that a great place to stop?
Yeah, so let's do it. And so we will be back next week, same time, always on Friday, and implement the things. It's nice to listen, it's even better to implement. So by next week, really know what you want. And again, if this is something you'd like to have some guidance on, so reach out to Jackie or I, and we will happily, lovingly you to tickle you to grow, to think big, to allow yourself to be the
Absolutely.
best yourself.
Yeah. Please reach out. We're quite happy to help. So, yep, you too can be prosperous.
Amen. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jackie.
Thank you, Nadine. Well done.
Bye bye.
Bye.